And welcome to Incredible Tea. You're with your hostess, Cocoa Puffs. This is a brand new channel, so make sure you share, subscribe, and like this video. Yeah, so we are here to talk about the Bad Boys Club in Houston, all right? This is the first episode, which covers the auditions, okay? So the beautiful Janisha is the host as usual, and she is greeting all of the newcomers and those who are excited about participating in the auditions. Now, if you watch my videos, you know I always spot out anybody that's even semi-famous, and you see her, yes, she is here trying to participate and get on the show. Stop playing with her. Now, as you guys can see, it is super packed. There are a lot of people in attendance to audition. And you guys, I am utterly surprised. Now, Texas is a very large state, so I can see why there are so many people at the same time. But also keep in mind that a lot of people travel long distances to just be in attendance and have an opportunity to make it to this show. So I think that says a lot. Now, the first person pulling up and to arrive is Blueface, okay? Now, he is a West Coast rapper. He's signed by Whack 100. You feel me? I went to his concert. Yeah, now on my birthday, yes, it was lit. And, the fans are here for it. They're very excited to see a star celebrity. And so, you know how it is. Everybody starts turning up. And then the second person to pull up is Jonathan. Yes, he gets out with his robe. Like he knows he's that bitch. Like he is hilarious. And I am so excited to see Jonathan. Yes. So the third person to pull up finally is Natalie Nunn. And you guys know how she does. She loves to make a statement. So she gets out and she hypes everybody up even more. Talking about, are you ready to turn up? And the crowd is like, yeah. And then Relly B and Anthony, they pull up too. So Curtis is there as well. And so all of these guys are going to help Natalie to decide who is going to be on the show. And I think I like this angle better because I think it would have been kind of lame for just one person to make these decisions. And I feel like as a group, like these guys, they were lit on their show, so they know what it takes in order to have something that's entertaining. And Natalie is like, yeah, I really need you guys as well to support because there have been fights already with people being in line. You know what I mean? So you got people that haven't even made it to the actual auditioning part yet that are fighting. And you know why, guys? Because it's super hot. These people have been standing outside. Like some people say they were outside for like 17 hours. Like it's crazy. So as you see, this one big guy, he confronted this girl because she thought she was that. And she was like, who is he? And he heard that and he instantly got on her top. He was like, stop playing with me. And he grabs her by her hair and he commences to drill on her. Yes, it was that serious. As you guys can see, he is not letting go. And he's like, yeah, I told you wasn't that it, girl. Stop playing with me. So then it cuts to a scene where they're in the back, and then Relly B has to confront this light-skinned dude who thought he was going to check Relly B. And as you can see, Jonathan got involved like he was not going. He told him he better learn some respect and stop playing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan did sneak him. Like he came in like a panther, okay? And when I tell you he hopped on top of that boy like he was a spider monkey, y'all, it was hilarious. And y'all, Jonathan is crazy. Like he literally was laughing as he was beating him up, just like Rio. Like, you know what? At this point, I am living for Jonathan. And you guys can see Jonathan bust that boy up real good, okay? You see he's got blood on his ears. He's holding his nose and his mouth because he's trying not to leak everywhere. You know, he knows the cameras are rolling. And as you can see, Jonathan took the boy's hat too and put it on his head. Like at this point, Jonathan is like the new generation Debo. Like, I'm just too tickled. Anywho, so Natalie comes out and she basically wants to greet her executive judges, okay? And that's going to be Jonathan and Blueface, which his real name is Jonathan, ironically. So basically, Natalie Nunn tells them, like, hey, you guys, I really need your help with selecting the guys who are going to be best for this show. Like the last season, I effed up, and she's talking about Bad Boys LA, because she was like, I had some people on there that I thought were about their life, and they were not. And you guys know she is throwing shade at Milan. Like, come on, let's be clear. Like, this guy called the Popos like a good 2-3 times when he was on that show and Rio was there. He kept trying to defend his friend instead of just jumping into the fight to throw some licks. But anyways, as you guys can see, Janisha is back on the floor, and she's basically just putting the spotlight on a few guys that look like they might be coming with some new flavor. And to be honest with you, at this point, it's like too many people. Like, they should have shut this down a while ago, because I feel like a lot of these people that are standing in line, they will not have a true opportunity to audition, but they did go ahead and grab the first batch of guys and they pulled them to the back. And then so you have Relly B, Anthony, and Curtis. They're, basically telling these people, hey, show me what you got, make it quick. They're only giving them like 15-30 seconds to do their thing, because there's so many people that they have to get to. You even have guys in wheelchairs trying to audition to be on this Bad Boys Club. Like, that's how lit it is. You have a few people that are professional models. You have a few people like this guy right here. He traveled all the way from California just to get into it with Relly B, because Relly B exposes him and says, I heard that you were being rude to some of our staff, so we definitely won't pick you. And so the guy gets back and forth with tongue wrestling with Relly B. Now, I don't know why he thought this was the smart thing to do, but as you see, he got folded up like a pretzel. And you can tell from the jump that he thought he was somebody. So for him to get treated like trash after coming all the way from LA, I know he's hurt. Now, as you see, he's pissed off, but they escort him out. And then so this guy right here, I believe he might be an entertainer, because Janisha definitely spots this guy. He introduces his name as Jambi, and then he starts to rap. I mean, and the people in the crowd were feeling him. And as you see, we have a few trannies that are, auditioning, and they're asking them, like, what do you guys identify with? And all of them identify with being boys or men. So they're definitely going to make the cut. And like this guy right here, like, he does porn. And this guy right here, like, he is a stripper. So like I said, you have a lot of people here that do things on the side or trying to make a name for themselves. And so I guess they feel like coming to this show is going to help boost their momentum. And these two guys right here, both of them rap, So Louis, he actually does have bars. Now, the other guy, no. So this guy right here, he's into porn too. And, he takes no shame in it. And so Anthony is coercing everybody to take off their clothes, and guess what? He does. And I was like, are you serious? Like, he does a quick boop boop, but it's enough to get the point. And like this guy, he was into porn too. Like, you guys, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what's going to happen, but this guy was so drunk in the crowd, he decided that he wasn't going to wait anymore. He came up like, look, it's my turn. And Relly B was like, boy, how you let him come and just steal your time? And so they're like, y'all gonna fight for it? And of course, the light-skinned guy or the Latino guy was like, I'm not going to do this. And basically, so this drunk little short dude, he was about that life. And he starts to fight. And then, like, these two are competing to get attention. And then, so the stronger guy ends up beating the other guy up. Like, you guys, come on, tune in. Make sure you subscribe and watch my channel, because I'm definitely going to be covering all the episodes. Like, for some reason, Jonathan did not like a few of these people. Like, he was throwing things at them. Look at this fake Offset. Like, you guys, it's getting ridiculous. Like, there were, like, so many fights. Probably about 4. And this is just in the auditions. I mean, so at this point, I think that this is going to be a wild show. I mean, you even have guys that came with their mom just to audition. And so it gets to a point where they don't have enough time to let everybody finish their auditions, and they have to cut it short. So just make sure that you tune in so we can get into episode 2. Again, this is a new channel, so make sure you subscribe, share, and like this video. Thanks for joining me here at Incredible Tea. You're with your hostess, Cocoa Puffs.